for the indoor project that I have for today. It's actually something that I got for Christmas that I haven't set up yet. It is a shelving unit, which it's not obvious by any means because there's nothing on the box that says that, unless you just happen to know the model number. Anyway, I am going to put it together and then I'm going to set it up right here with all of the components out of the box and semi-categorized. I'm going to read over the instructions, maybe find a video on how this thing goes together, just to kind of get a head start. So I looked and I literally can't find anything about this. I can't find the name of it. The name's not on the box. Looking by the model number, I can't find anything. It has the instructions with it, and I'll use the instructions. I just like to normally look and see if I can find a video of somebody else putting something like this together, just kind of to watch and see what they started with. And sometimes you can see like things that they struggled with, and they can give you, that can give you like a little insight of what to avoid. But it looks like I'm on my own for this, and any mistakes that I make will just be my own. So this will not be an instructional video, by the way, because in the event that I do get it correct the first time, I won't be documenting exactly what I did. So, but I will show you parts of it as I'm putting it together. You'll see the final product, hopefully. I got this part done, and I think it's supposed to look like that. So far, so good, I think. Well, I've ran into my first problem. Wooden dowels here for these shelves. Here they are. Except I didn't realize that there was another set of dowels here. And these are the ones that are labeled with the N, which is what's here. These are B. They'll be used later. Problem is, I've got this much of it built, so I've used about 8 of the dowels. I'm hoping that, like with most things, there's extra parts, and I'm not taking them apart to just get those out. I'm just going to roll the dice and hope that I have enough to finish it. Okay, I take that back. I am going to take it apart a little bit. It's not going to matter for this first section, I don't think, but for the second section, see these little dowels here. I was looking at the instructions and I was seeing how these dowels here, there's no place saying to insert those. Then I figured out that's the extension of the longer dowels that are supposed to be in here. They will stick through this piece through the other side. So it does matter here. I had to take this off and I'll replace those. I'm glad that I found that out now instead of putting more of it together. Remember how I said this wasn't going to be an instructional video? Well, this is why, because I had to take it all apart. I'm starting all over because those little nubs there, those dowels, are supposed to go through this too when you attach these shelves. So these are not the only support for the strength of the shelves. You need those dowels there extending to give weight bearing for those shelves. I mean, I probably am not going to put anything heavy enough on these shelves to test that, but now that I know what I did wrong and it's not too far in the process, I'd rather just do it right. So again, this is not an instructional video. Learn from my mistakes. That's the takeaway from this. Not how to put one together, how not to. All right, now we got it back together correctly, and the dowels sticking out just like they are here in the picture. No explanation needed for additional dowels when you use the part that was specified. That's why they've got letters and numbers on the parts. Okay, got the basic frame put together. Now, just to put the base on it, it should be pretty straightforward from here, he says half confidently. Well, that's definitely starting to look like something. Now, on to the feet. bunch of little parts that need to go together. This looks like it could be a little more challenging. Although I've already proven that even the easy parts can be challenging. And there's the finished product. Not too bad. Well, not too bad once I followed the instructions, that is.